Welcome, everyone, to the 2023 Autumn Equinox ceremony. I'm Kathy Forrest, and so glad that all of you are popping in. Let's go ahead while other people are getting into the circle. Let's go ahead and call in sacred space. All right, everyone, let's take a big deep breath in. And as we exhale, we're going to drop those grounding cords, send our energy down into the earth. Let our bodies just anchor, root down. Really feel yourself being held. And then inhale, draw that earth energy up through your body. Send it up and out through the top of the head, connecting with the heart of the Great Mother above us. And then inhale, draw that cosmic energy down through your body. Send it all the way down into the earth, activating the as above, so below flow. Connecting with that flow. Breathing in and breathing out, activate the as within, so without. As the universe, so the soul. So moving to the north, we welcome Mother Earth. We give thanks to be here in a physical body right now. Moving to the south, we welcome water. We welcome clear, clean, current, emotional energy. We welcome love and flow and joy and abundance into our circle. Moving to the west, we welcome air and mind, focus and clarity, all of our guides, angels, allies, and helpers. Moving to the east, we welcome fire, movement, passion, divine right action. Moving to the center, we call in the divine feminine and the divine masculine. In sacred, right relationship, we call that beautiful energy down through our bodies, and we call up Mama Gaia to pull and magnetize that energy through us. We welcome our own sweet, extraordinary souls into this circle. We ask that all of these energies be with us, pray with us, dance with us for our mutual benefit. So let's get up and move. Let's activate all of those energies that we called in. I don't know why both of those are pulled up, but we'll let them be what they are. Here we go. Sorry about that. Okay, let's get this party started. Um, so I don't know about you all, but we have been in an onslaught, whether you have felt it or not. So I just want you to take a moment once again, and we're just going to breathe. We're going to drop in. Just drop into your body and see how your inner animal is doing. How is your physicalness feeling right now? Just breathe into that. Let yourself just stop and feel a minute. And here's why. The buildup. So all last week, all the way up through Saturday, and then some. I mean, we're still kind of feeling the after effects. There's been a trajectory shift going on. And what has added to that has been a lot of solar storms hitting the planet. So it's as if everything has been building up for this big shift that is happening, that happened. Actually, we're still in it at Equinox. So last week probably felt intense. You may have felt blindsided by things. But basically what's happening is it's really time to change channels, to shift, to if there are, things that you need to release and let go of, this is the week. And if there are new things on the horizon that you've been getting pushed to pay attention to and initiate and do, it's time for that as well. So I want to go over some of these are just little boxes that Ruby Page put up on Facebook, but they're very, very potent and powerful, the information. So all of us up through this point have probably felt, it says, an energy portal is now open due to the equinox cracks, opening up the Earth's electromagnetic field, allowing charged plasma from the sun to enter our atmosphere. Solar wind speed is currently high, so we have felt vulnerable, like we were shedding layers, because we have been. Extremely enhanced intuition, so big downloads can come in right now. Sometimes it can feel like really, really clear emotionally, mentally, physically. Other times it can be uncomfortable. So as we're letting go of things and new things are coming in, it can feel exciting. It can also disrupt our sleep. I've been waking up between 2 and 4. Old trauma can show up, pain, wounds that are healing and clearing right now. But basically what is happening is we are being prepared to receive blessings, love, and abundance from the new stuff that's coming in with this equinox energy. So that being said, and this is part of the reason we waited till today. Today feels like quiet to me after the storm, and I just got the hit that that's what we were supposed to do. So the sun entered Libra, which is commonly known as the equinox, at 2:50 a.m. Eastern time on Saturday. That was the fall equinox in the northern hemisphere, and the southern hemisphere is the vernal equinox, or the spring equinox. So for the next month, the Libra sun makes more energy available for relating and creating. Libra is all about partnership. It's about making sure that everyone has a voice, that everybody comes to the table and we all get along and relate to each other and create. It's about creating focus and harmony and beauty. And so we don't want to plant all that new stuff in the seed beds of the old. And what we've been experiencing is, hello, we were supposed to clean this up. We haven't cleaned it up. It's time. So if there are things that you know you've needed to release, now's the time. Now's the time to release them. And other things that are going on, the biggest things, there's a Sun Pallas Athena conjunction. So there's going to be a lot of feminine energy coming to the surface, and assertive feminine energy, and when, you know, all of the positive attributes that the divine feminine can bring to business and to home and to partnerships. All of that is going to be present. So lots of diplomacy, negotiate, everything that, well, not everything, but a lot of the things that make the divine feminine shine when it comes to business, when it comes to, you know, just public arena, and how the divine feminine can really get people to work together. That's going to be present. There's a Venus Juno conjunction that's going to this is also going to be present in intimate relationships. So it's a really good time for people. And I've already talked to people and worked on people that have told me that their intimate relationships are improving. So it's a really good time to work on them and to focus your attention there. And then anything that needs to be healed. So going to counseling, starting a new practice with your partner, really good time for that. There could also be just this rumbly push because of Mars and Chiron squaring Saturn. There can be that scratchy undercurrent of get that stuff out of the way. This is old. You don't need to be playing there anymore. So you may notice yourself, for me, I notice tendencies, like old tendencies to go to old habits. And then when I try the old habits, they don't have the same zing that they had before. And it's just like, nah, not going to go there. But all of those you're going to get the option. You're going to look at it and see if you're still attracted or not. And you're going to get to walk away from anything that isn't serving you anymore. So, other things that you may want to look at if you're having trouble maintaining momentum towards your goals, if you find that you go forward for a little bit and then you kind of fall back, Mars in Libra is going to give you fresh insight into those old relationships, old creativity, and places where you need more support in being persistent. You're going to get that. So keep moving forward. Other things that are happening that make this a very high frequency window, says this weekend we're hitting a cosmic reset button and receiving a chance to realign and release low vibrational energy, toxic dynamics, leaving the past behind and clearing old karma. The current solar storms add an electrifying intensity to the mix, and Mercury has started moving forward again, so our communication is sharpened, making it an ideal time for those just like I said, those heart-to-heart, life-altering conversations, those ones that you need to have. Now's the time to do that. It says this energy is a powerful reminder that we can shape our own destiny. And, you know, I've had this thought in my mind for weeks now, and I can feel it trying to bloom, trying to come into fruition. imagine what you want your life to be like and what would it take to create that. So going back to the drawing board yet again, and just shaking the what were those little etch a sketch. Remember the etch a sketch, and you'd shake them and they disappear, the drawings would disappear. It's time to shake the etch a sketch of your life. Make that drawing disappear. And what is the new things? What are the new things that you want to lay out for yourself from now till the end of the year? So this is great to know this now. We have 3 beautiful months to lay out the map for where we're going. So it says from now till the end of the year, we'll experience major shifts as we create the life we desire and receive blessings beyond our wildest dreams. So yes, I want you to think personally, but then I want you to expand that thinking to globally. It's like our wildest dreams are a clean, vibrant, healthy planet. Those are our wildest dreams. Yes, we want our own personal dreams, but our big dream is to restore this planet to her pristine origination point. So how do we do that? How do we do? That's what we came here for. How do we do that? We're stepping into a season where abundance will flow from multiple sources. What awaits us is far more incredible than anything we've experienced in the past. That was then, and this is now. We'll emerge from this weekend feeling harmonic and renewed, and will be magnets for miracles. So think about the miracles you want to create. Now's the time. So this was another little block that I borrowed and from Ruby. And all of these are possibilities for some of your intentions. Cultivating harmony in relationships, creating a nurturing space. Next month is Sacred Space Month. Using time for self-reflection, cultivating an inner place, connecting to nature, channeling creative energy, focused on wellness, connecting to inner wisdom, releasing and letting go of anything that's holding you back, gratitude for blessings, abundance in all areas. This is just like this most pristine time to set some, excuse me, really powerful intentions. So let's do this. I'm going to give you these thought questions, journal for a little bit, and then we're going to go through the card pull. What do you know? These are things you may want to consider. Deep listening. Where do you need to deeply listen and feel into your life? What's next? Ask that question. What has to change in your life right now? So anything that needs to get out the way, get it out the way right now. And are there things in your life, especially in your relationships, that need healing? This is a time of balance. So Saturday, equal day, equal time. The sun, we had an equal amount of light and an equal amount of dark. And now things are starting very gradually to get darker. I mean, today is probably the first day. We have that 3-day window, which ended yesterday. So we're starting to have shorter days now, which is more time to go in and get quiet. So take a couple of minutes to journal around these questions or anything else we've talked about. See what's coming up. What kind of intentions do you want to set? While you all are considering those things, I'm going to go ahead and start the card pull. So the first card I pulled for this time was Practical Wisdom, which is perfect. Practical wisdom is one of the golden nuggets of the Earth Mother's gifts. Sometimes it can feel elusive simply because it's so practical. The solution is usually literally hiding in plain sight. If you're struggling with a problem, go outside and sit on the ground, maybe next to a tree. Get quiet. Imagine your roots going way down into the earth and ask her for practical wisdom. Then relax and wait and just watch. Nature will bring you the answer. So, are there any places, and you can journal with Earth for a minute, are there any places where you need to harness some practical wisdom? And then in the water door, which is, once again, perfect, abundance, defined as a state or condition of having a copious quality of something, plentifulness. Abundance truly describes the natural state of this planet. Everything here has the potential to show up abundantly. The natural progression of life on this planet is to beget more life, to grow into more and more abundance. If there are places in your life where you don't feel abundant, it is time to prime the pump. Spend some time aligning with the energy and vibration of abundance. Where do you need to remember that abundance is your natural state? Where do you need to open to receive? The miracle key for stimulating abundance is gratitude. Where do you need to be grateful today for what may be coming tomorrow? And then air. All of these were just so right on. In air, I pulled the intention card. Intention is the tool we use to drive the car of creation. We literally focus, excuse me, we literally focus our actions and behaviors by directing ourselves toward our desired outcomes through intention. Even though words are the most common way we state our intention, our actions are also ways we speak to the universe about our intention. So you want to be very, very consciously aware of all the choices you're making. It's one thing to set an intention, like let's just say, the example here is weight loss. Let's just say you set the intention to release weight, but then the behaviors that you're exhibiting aren't really telling the universe that that's what you want to do, and certainly not telling your body that's what you want to do. When that happens, you're sending conflicting messages to the universe. And what's really going on, I tell people when we do CCT training, you set an intention, and that's here. And sometimes our energy hasn't raised itself to the point of our intention. And so our behaviors are going to be sending false information to the universe. So sometimes we set an intention and then we practice for a little bit until the energy of our vibration and our choices match our intention. When we match in both areas, our intention, we hit mastery, and our intention can come to fruition. But just telling the universe, this is what I want to do, without changing behaviors, without releasing old things and bringing in new things, sometimes isn't going to get us there. We have to use our words and our actions. Intentions also need to be simple, positively stated, moving forward and direct to the point. They aren't goals. You may have a goal to lose 20 pounds. An intention you could state around this might be, I intend to walk every day and to release sugar in order to lose 20 pounds. So you want to get really clear with yourself about what your intentions are and about what your goals are. And this, like I said, we have 3 months to lay that down for 2024. So we're in the perfect window to do that. So journal with air. And what kind of intentions do you want to set? And then fire, perfect transformation. Transformation is what fire does. It transforms wood into ash, water to steam, cold air to warmth. It is a magical ability to literally shift something in the physical, to a totally different form is nothing short of what would appear to be a miracle. And we've said this is the perfect time for miracles. This is the energy of fire, causing molecules in something to speed up and change form. Where do you need transformation? Where do you need to speed up the molecules in your life to transform it into a thing of beauty? How can fire help you transform your world? So remember, fire is action. It translates into energy and action to move forward. So where do you need movement in your life? Where do you need things to move? Ask fire to help you. And then finally, spirit synchrony. And this is like ice, the cherry on top. Synchrony speaks to the seemingly random, or synchronicity, excuse me, speaks to the seemingly random chain of events orchestrated by the universe at just the right time in the right space. It gives the feeling of feeling blessed and being in the sweet spot. It is that random phone call that offers you the job you needed, or the chance meeting with just the right person. The book at the library that leaps off the shelf. It's right timing. It's grace. It is the blessed reminder that even in the darkest of times, we're never alone in this world. Invite synchronicity into your life. Be on the lookout for it, and it's going to appear. It probably already has, but just for those of you that it hasn't shown up yet, it will. So it's the perfect time to wish upon a star. Really set those in aspirations high. Now's the time to ask for the moon because you'll get it. All right, y'all. CCT is coming again. For those of you that have never taken it, it is a new form of energy healing that anyone can do for themselves that moves you into the fifth dimension. We use sacred geometry to work on our electromagnetic field so we don't have to. And real simple and very, very potent. And there's a new class starting October 27th and 28th, so the end of October. We just had one, we'll have another one, and then we'll get some more professional levels in there. All right, everyone, it's time to dance in those intentions and activate all the work we've done today. Here we go. All right, everyone. So good to have you on the call today. Enjoy this beautiful intention time. And I'll